Bienvenue sur ma chaîne, Le Voyageur. And it's been a long time since I've done one of these, so you please excuse my absence. But I was sick. I was in the hospital twice for pneumonia. I think I mentioned that before. And then I came back to the States. And I am here now in the States, and I'm waiting for my VA appointments because I cannot get them done in Manila. So, I'm here doing that. I'm enjoying it. It is nice and warm here most days, and beautiful northeastern Colorado. So, but you can feel the temperature starting to go down. So, yes. And I will be doing some more video for this show and my channel as I'm here in Colorado. And then when I head back, I will be doing more videos on my way back to the Philippines. So, because my channel is called The Traveler. And so, that's what I want to do. I want to give some insight on traveling. And if you guys have any questions about traveling, please put them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. I have been traveling since I was 14. I have been to 30 countries, resident status, and 3 of them. I've been to all the states except for 1. So I have been to almost every major city in Deutschland, Germany. Sehr schön, Deutschland. I like Germany. Germany's awesome. And so, but if you have any questions whatsoever about the Philippines, because that's where I live presently, about what you need to live comfortable, and that statement is completely dependent upon what you view as comfortable. Okay, there's not a one size fits all for the Philippines, and there's so much that you have to think about. And if you want, and I have another experience since I did immigrate to Japan. I had a green card, and so if you have any questions about that, Japan's just like the Philippines. And in some ways, it'll be more challenging for people to come over to not to just the Philippines, but to Japan. And so one of the biggest things I can tell you is this is not advice, but you take it or you leave it. It's leave the American attitude at home. This is not the States. Japan is not the States. And if you can't deal with that from the get-go, please consider not coming. All right? It would be in the best interest of everyone. And so there's a lot of things you're going to have to deal with. There's a lot of things that you're going to have to compromise on. There's a lot of things where you have to tell yourself, this is not my country. I am a guest here, even though I live here. You have to tell yourself that. I am a guest. I must respect the people of every country that you go to. So please leave the American attitude at home, the self-entitlement, everything, because it's not going to, if you're a decent person, it's not going to work to your benefit. Believe me, it won't. And if you're a person that has to have everything done the American way, and I am not saying that that's wrong, I'm just saying that if that's what you have to have, come and visit, but then go home. Okay? Because it's not going to work out. But if you're open-minded and you can accept the fact that There's not always going to be hot water every single day on demand in the Philippines. In Japan, yeah. Um, the bathrooms are called CRs, comfort rooms. Japan, toiletto. So, you just know that the bathrooms are not going to be, a lot of times, especially once you leave the cities, are not going to be standardized like America. No. You'll see what I mean when you go to both countries. But you'll know that when you get here. So that's what I would like to leave you with. And for me, there are some things that I thought, oh, I'm good to go. And I found when I'm older, my view or the way I think of that is quite different now at 66 versus 21. You will find that there's a lot more stuff at 21 that you can tolerate than you can at 66. But still, if you're willing to put in your mind saying, I'm living the experience. I want to enjoy life. I want to see the world. I want to experience new cultures. Then you will put that aside. Doesn't mean you have to get rid of it. Just put it aside and know that I'm an open-minded person. I'm here to experience, explore a new country, a new way of thinking, and I'm going to do my best to accept it. Now, if you're in the Philippines, I don't know about Japan, but if you're in the Philippines and you want some solid guidance as to what you should do here in the Philippines and stuff like that, or how you should act and what's the real scoop, then look up the Filipina P. Filipina P. And she has an impeccable taste in clothes. She is very articulate, more so than most Canadians or Americans that I have met. Very articulate. And so she has the idioms down. She has everything. It's just unbelievable. So if you're talking to her, it's like talking to someone in your hometown. It's like she understands English. And she has a pretty good idea of what's going on. And she will tell you the truth. She's not going to BS you. So if you want to know something about the Philippines, I would recommend, out of all the channels here in the Philippines, I would highly recommend the Filipina P, because she will tell it like it is. And if there's a controversial subject like divorce or something along those lines, she does have a lawyer friend who is her lawyer, and it is her friend. And her lawyer friend, she also is married to an American. So, and then she has a real estate friend who will not BS you, will not cheat you. So, it's worth looking her up. It's worth giving her the benefit of the doubt. And so do that. And I highly recommend her. So that is it for now. It is very early here in Colorado. I am very tired. So I'm going to call it good night. Bonne nuit. And we'll see you later. Au revoir.